Hello students, how are you? Today we are going to start chapter number 1 of class 10th science, that is chemical reactions and equations. So first of all the question comes, what is chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a process in which two substances react together and gives a new product that is totally different from the substance or the reactant. For example, a hydrogen, which is a gas used as a fuel, react with oxygen, which is also a gas, which is support in the burning, gives water, that is a liquid. Here you can see these are the substance which is in the form of gas, but they are giving a liquid. It is a new product, and there is chemical bonding between hydrogen and oxygen molecule, oxygen atom. They are chemically attached. Now, what are the characteristics of a chemical reaction? There are certain characteristics, few of them we will study. The first one is change in state. Change in state. In our example, you can see hydrogen is a gas, oxygen is also a gas, but they gives water, which is a liquid. So here reactant are present in the gaseous form, but they are giving a product which is present in the liquid form. The second characteristic is evolution of gas. Evolution of gas. See, when calcium oxide, we added water into the calcium oxide, which is solid, right? It gives calcium hydroxide plus heat is evolved, right? It is a solid, it is a liquid. When this calcium oxide added into the water, the calcium hydroxide is formed, which is evolution of gas in the form of heat. Another example, when metal react with acid, gives salt plus hydrogen gas. The gas is evolved, right? So evolution of gas is taking place in both the case. This is also known as quicklime. Calcium oxide also known as quicklime, and calcium hydroxide is also known as slacked lime. Is it clear? The next is change in temperature. The next characteristic is change in temperature. Temperature में कैसे change होगा? Another example we can take, when quicklime added into the water gives slacked lime plus heat. For that you can see if we take water in the beaker, right, and add calcium oxide, which is the quicklime, into that water, after some time when we touch the beaker, it will be hot. That means in the reaction the temperature is increased. Another example also you can say, when calcium carbonate is heated it gives quicklime plus carbon dioxide gas is released. Clear? The third example is, the fourth one is change in color. Color also change. इसका एग्जाम्पल देख लेंगे. When lead nitrate heated, it gives lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen gas. This nitrogen dioxide, which is a gas having the brown color fumes, धुआं जो होता है fumes brown color की निकलती है नाइट्रोजन डाइऑक्साइड की when this reaction is taking place. Also we can hear the crackling sound. Crackling sound. These are the two observations in this reaction. Is it clear? Now you can pause the video or note down the characteristics. Moving ahead. What is a chemical equation? Chemical equation is a symbolic representation of chemical reaction in which we use symbols and formula. For example, again we can take hydrogen gas plus oxygen is a gas and water which is formed is a liquid. So here this is what hydrogen, this is what oxygen, and they form water, right? This is word equation, but this is chemical equation. Clear? What is chemical equation? Chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction by using their formula and symbols. Now see, what are they? They are reactant, then arrow, then we write product. So reactant has to be written on the left hand side, separated by the arrow, and product has to be written on right hand side, right? When there is a evolution of gas, अगर गैस निकलती है तो स्मॉल g का साइन बनाएंगे, अगर सॉलिड है तो s का सिंबल बनाएंगे, लिक्विड है देन स्मॉल लेटर l का यूज करेंगे. इफ सोल्यूशन मेक इन एक्वस वाटर में सोल्यूशन बना हुआ है तो उसको हम AQ स्मॉल लेटर में लिखेंगे. अगर गैस निकल रही है तो उसको अपर एरो से शो करेंगे, एवोल्यूशन ऑफ गैस. इफ प्रेसिपिटेट बन रहा है, कुछ सॉलिड बन रहा है, प्रेसिपिटेट इज फॉर्म, देन डाउनवर्ड एरो से उसको रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. सो दीज आर द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ ए केमिकल इक्वेशन. Pause the video, you can note down. Now moving ahead. Now the next question comes, what is a balanced chemical equation? क्या होती है बैलेंस केमिकल इक्वेशन? Valence chemical equation is having the number of atom. For example, we can say hydrogen. Another example you can take calcium carbonate when heated gives calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide gas, right? Another example we can say it is already valence. When sodium metal react with hydrochloric acid, magnesium metal and react with hydrochloric acid, it gives magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. Here we can say Cl is 1 but here is 2, so we will write 2 over here. Hydrogen is 2, hydrogen is 2, Cl is 2, Cl is 2, magnesium is 1, magnesium is 1. Now this is valence chemical reaction. What is valence chemical reaction? In which the number of atoms of each element should be equal on both the side. दोनों तरफ क्या होगा? Equal होंगे number of atoms. This is valence chemical equation. Now the next question comes, why there is need to balance a chemical equation? क्यों जरूरत पड़ती है? So there are two reasons. The first one is you have learned in the class 9 law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass, which states that mass can neither be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction. That means the total mass of reactant must be equal to the total mass of the product. Number one. Number second reason is the number of atoms of each element should be equal on both the side. हर एक एलिमेंट का एटम का जो नंबर है वो कैसा होना चाहिए? should be equal on both the side. So because of these two reasons, there is need to balance a chemical equation. Now, how to balance? The next question comes, how to balance a chemical reaction or equation. Here you can see how to balance a chemical equation. कैसे बैलेंस करेंगे? एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं. The first example, suppose you have magnesium plus chloride gives magnesium chloride, already balanced है, right? Second ले लेते हैं calcium chloride, calcium oxide plus water gives calcium hydroxide plus heat. इधर पे H कितने हैं? 2 हैं. ऑक्सीजन कितने हैं? 2 हैं. तो यहाँ भी 2 है, ये भी बैलेंस हो गई, है ना? मोर एग्जाम्पल वी कैन टेक barium chloride when dissolved with sodium sulfate forming aluminium sulfate कर लेते हैं. aluminium sulfate forming barium sulfate plus aluminium chloride. Here we can see the sulfate is 2. So we can write 2 over here, right? Sulfate is equal, barium is 2, we will write B is 2, right? Chlorine is, how many chlorine? Sorry, barium will be, sulfate will be 3. So here we will write 3, here also we will write 3 barium, 3 sulfate, aluminium is 2, so here we will write 2, chlorine is 3 2s are 6, 2 3s are 6. Now it is valence. Similarly, when sodium dissolved in water gives base sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas is released. Here we can see hydrogen is 2, but here is 2, 1, 3. Here we will put 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So here we will put 2. 2 2s are 4. The oxygen is 2, oxygen is 2, nitrogen is, sodium is 1, sodium is 2, sodium is 2. So in this way you can balance the reaction. Similarly, when hydrogen and nitrogen react with hydrogen gives ammonia. Here you can see the nitrogen is 2, here is 1, so we will write 2, hydrogen is 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6. So in this way we can balance the chemical equation. Now the questions for you, you have to balance, right? Nitric acid plus calcium hydroxide gives calcium nitrate plus water, neutralization reaction. The question number 1. एक और न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन दे देते हैं. NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2. Another example, sodium chloride plus silver nitrate gives silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. Balance करना है आपको. Another example we can take zinc plus iron sulfate equal to zinc sulfate plus iron. Another example we can take lead nitrate plus potassium iodide gives lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. Another example, lead nitrate when heated gives lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen. So these are the examples. You can just write down and balance. So this is what the basic. In the next video you can visit my YouTube channel Yashim Khan, and there are the types of reaction have been explained. Thank you.